Hey guys, William Murfitt here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. And welcome to another dilemma on the Ford Kuga. So I've just been out for the day. I'm on my way home and I realised there was a bit of a noise going on the back of the vehicle. So let's get home, let's investigate, and hopefully we can rectify very easily and cost effectively. Let's get going. Right, back at home now, and I think it's clear to see that the brake pads are well overdue. Now, I didn't think I did them that long ago. I've just watched the video back when I did the disc and pads on the rear last time. We're at 43,000 miles. We're now at 96, so I think they are well overdue. So I don't know how well it's going to come out in the video with the noise, but it's a significant rubbing, i.e. metal on metal, and a bit of a rotational. So it's time to rectify that. I have the new pads arrived, and I'm going to get the back end jacked up. So I need to activate the parking brake mode. And I had done a previous video on this, probably one of my most successful videos. So I'm really, really pleased with how that went. And hopefully this will be the same. I'm not doing the disc this time. I am just doing the pads. So let's get stuck in to replacing this job. Let's get this handbrake deactivated. It's an electronic handbrake at the rear with the parking brake. There's a bit of cheese there. Electric parking brake. So I need to put the stick me in gear for the time being. Ignition on, and with my right foot needs to go onto the accelerator, and I need to push down on the handbrake. So the ignition on, that's fine. I need to turn the ignition off and then back on again, and then that should hopefully, bit of whirring noise going on. Parking brake maintenance mode. Once it's done, I think that's it. So the marker's on, the handbrake light's flashing, so I can click OK on the steering wheel, lift my foot off the accelerator, lift my hand off of the handbrake, and then here, parking brake mode, or parking brake maintenance mode, and you can see the yellow indication light for the handbrake. And yeah, I need a new headlight because I'm using a different headlight to what should be on this car. So parking brake maintenance mode. Okay, we're in the mode. I can turn the ignition off now. That then gets rid of all the lights on the dashboard. That's all off. Open the door, the lights will go out. And let's get this car jacked up and let's get this job sorted. And now, because the car is, it's got a handbrake, I parked it in gear, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to rotate the wheels, but that should be okay. Now, you can't see any signs of real wear on the outside pad, so I'm imagining it's the inside pad, particularly on the right hand side. Now maybe that's because I can hear it from the driver's seat or where the window's open, but we shall see. So I've got some Brembo brake pads. They are here, part number P24217. They came from Car Parts in Motion, I think it was, on eBay. Like 43 quid or something. So Euro Car Parts had them on the shelf and they were £68. So significant saving. If you're not in a massive rush to get them sorted, I'd advise getting them online. Genuine Brembo pads, so that's a good sign. Let's get a jack. I need a 19mm socket, I need the locking wheel nut, I need a couple of other bits and pieces, but once the wheels are off we can have a closer look. I'm not going to film too much of this. I will leave a link up here for going to the other video. That's going to give a bit more of an in-depth of how to do this job. I'm going to give a quick little, this is what's happening. But as I say, 43,000 miles to 96,000, it's quite a lot of miles on the brake pads. I've towed with this vehicle, I've done a lot of miles on the motorway. And my parents had the car before me, and I don't know what mileage we got the car, but It's quite some mileage on a set of brake pads, so I'm happy with that, and hopefully I've caught this before the discs need to be replaced as well. So I am gonna turn on some music, get the car jacked up, put on a time lapse, and let's get cracking. So as you can see, outside of this looks okay. I can see the exact issue here, and it's, well, there's no pad material on the inside. The piston's moved up quite far, and there is an element of swarf in here, all that shiny stuff. That is brake pad and disc lining. With this off, I'll be able to get a better look at the inside of the disc. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that should be a nice thing, and I haven't caused any damage to the disc. Just a slight bit of lipping, but nothing too major. Right, so this is the pad, and you see the friction material is, well, or not, and actually the pad itself is actually bent. Anyway, this is what's coming out, that's what's going in, so there's a significant amount more, as you can see, but yeah, back to back, you can see there's a big bow in the middle of that, where it's obviously pushed the piston beyond its reach, and it's been wearing through the middle, so long overdue, that's for sure. The disc isn't too bad, there is a bit of scoring to the back, but overall I'm not overly concerned at that. What I'm going to do is get a little hammer, go around and get all of the loose bits off. There are tools you can do where you wind the disc around and take it off, but I haven't got the luxury. Wire brush in the caliper carrier. I've pushed the piston back, wire brush in here as well, bit of grease on the pads, and get these new ones in. There we go. Right, edge of the disc has been cleaned up. All I do with that is take a small hammer and literally just chip away what's underneath to catch most of the dust. And you can see new pads are significantly thicker than the old ones. Once that obviously pumps the pedal out, they will come out nice and smoothly. That's also done. Wheel back on, across the other side, job done. So I'm just going to stop the recording. Nice little message on screen saying ran out of storage space. Anyway, brakes are done. This side here was significantly better, but there was one slight issue, which I'll show you. As you can see, the actual pad material was significantly thicker. However, that's supposed to be attached to there. So yes, although this was thicker, it actually wasn't attached, so probably would have been causing a lot of rattling and all sorts. But anyway, in the bin. Let's get these wheels torqued up, and let's pump the brakes up, and then we go for a test drive. So there we have it. The rear brakes are sorted, the service light's reset, and once again I failed to record the reset of the light. So I'm going to do a separate video on how to set and reset the light, and I'll leave it up here somewhere, and hopefully that's going to be a help to people. It's definitely going to be a help with me, because I've had to refresh this video and work out what's going on. So it's getting dark, it's 4:30, and I go pick up the family from my mother-in-law's, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that noise is going to go now. Definitely will. And until next time, something fails on this car. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this content and the other content I've got going. Loads more stuff coming on this car, the Leaf, the Minis. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If you haven't done this already, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks very much. Take it easy.